Hi there everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend Expansion. And as you can probably tell, yes, this is gonna be the final episode of this game. Ooh, howdy, I am sick of this shit. I gotta tell you, I am not playing this game for 1 second longer, you know. No idea, had I no inkling as to how awful this game truly is did I have when I got into this, you know. And I had my big rant session a few episodes ago, so I'm not going to go in and out of the various reasons why this game is absolute shite, because honestly you can tell this for yourself. You know, you're intelligent people, you've watched the videos, and it's astounding. Like, everyone has been very kind and supportive. We've had some good times in this LP, haven't we? You know, it hasn't been all bad, has it? Has it really? You be the judge of that, I guess. Going back onto, well, I say back on topic. Well, you know, we're not talking a lot about Postal 2 at this point, are we? Bad games. And in the thread, you know, there's been a lot of talk about, you know, the comparisons of other bad games with this game. I think people are recognising that, you know, this game is abhorrent. There's no other word for it at this point. It's just awful. And the two games that keep coming up time and time again, the people's comparisons of this, is Dark Katana and Duke Nukem Forever. Now, I can't talk a lot about Dark Katana because I haven't ever played it, and I haven't watched a lot of footage for it as well, so I'm at a bit of a loss there as to tell you what I think of that. But ooh, Duke Nukem Forever. Can I talk about Duke Nukem Forever? Yes, I can. And the burning question on everyone's minds is, do I... Well, is it? No, not really. But I'm going to pretend it is for the purposes of this video. So the burning question on anyone's mind is, what do I hate more? Is it Duke Nukem Forever, or is it Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend? I've got to tell you, and this might come as a surprise to you after all the scorn and hate that I've poured upon this game, but yeah, I actually hate Duke Nukem Forever worse than this game. Can you believe that? I've completed this game twice now, and that is absolutely incredible, to be honest with you, because I don't know how I've managed it. It's awful, but I'm not going to go off on a tangent on that. But Duke Nukem Forever, I couldn't finish it. Midway through my playthrough, it was just a complete, you know, a mic drop moment. I just, you know, bam, I'm done. You know, I'm done with this game. And I just could not bring myself to play that game anymore. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I think there's some background which you've got to understand and to fully appreciate quite what my feelings were for that game. And of course, I think there's going to be a lot of people sort of shouting first world problems at me for this little rant. But you know, this is all in good fun. There's no, I think you can probably tell that there's no real aggravation that I feel over this. But anyway, carrying on. Duke Nukem Forever. I played the original Duke Nukem 3D when it came out, obviously, and I love that game. Brilliant game. Yeah, you know, it was a real kick in the pants for first-person shooters, and I'm a big keen fan of first-person shooters. Less so for the modern military styling first-person shooters. I've not got such a massive interest in them. In fact, I've got basically no interest in military-styled FPSs, with the exception of SWAT 4, which I've played a couple of videos on. But anyway,
this can't be good for me, but I feel great.
But when Duke Nukem 3D came out, the original, it was just a game changer, really. It really changed the face of FPSs, and it was full of good ideas and original, fresh ideas, and the gameplay was excellent. And there was a lot to like about that game, and this come from a person as well who played the 2D platformers as well. They were really good fun, you know. Although I'm not going to talk about them all so much, but you know, it was all this good feeling and this good goodwill towards 3D Realms and the sort of Duke Nukem franchise, if you like. So there's a lot of goodwill that you've got to understand that's been built up over the years from a fan like me. Then what did we have? Sort of around, and I'm going off memory here, around sort of between 98-ish we started getting sort of reports of, this new game that 3D Realms were going to bring out, and, there was a sequel. And it was a sequel to Duke Nukem 3D, and it was going to be called Duke Nukem Forever, and it was going to be amazing, and the hype at the time was absolutely incredible. I felt so excited by the few screenshots we saw, and for years and years there was literally one tiny screenshot which basically showed like a truck and a rocket launcher, and that was it. That was all we had to go on. But the excitement that I felt was absolutely incredible. It was amazing. And then we had 10 years in development, and then Duke Nukem Forever comes out, and like a complete moron, like a complete idiot, I bought it on its day of release. And this is after playing the demo. I played the demo that they released, and I thought, this is a bad game. I literally played the demo and thought, I don't like this game. This game's going to be bad. And then I thought, no, wait, maybe they've just given us a bad demo to play, and that was the worst thought that went through my mind at that point. That was the beginnings of the end for me, basically. So I bought the game on its release. I paid full price for the bloody thing. And like the first levels was sort of alright. They had sort of some interesting ideas, I guess. The whiteboard drawing thing was faintly amusing, I guess. And it's really difficult to point out what I really hated about that game. And I think a lot of it, as I've aforementioned, was the anticipation, which ruined the game for me, but also the goodwill that had been built up through the franchise for me as a fan was just dropped in the toilet, basically. It just got it was a lot like, it felt like this game a lot, in as much as it started to really grind on you, and it starts to get really wearing after a while. Oh, have I got to sit down to play Duke Nukem Forever? I'd rather, cut my toenails or something for half an hour rather than play that game. And you find your play sessions becoming less and less, and there's something sort of seriously wrong at that point, isn't it? So I'm sort of trying to force myself out of some desperate remaining goodwill I had for the franchise to try and finish it. And then I got to the squid boss. And I was just like, this isn't happening. This isn't going anywhere. I'm just not finishing this game anymore. It was just bloody awful. And so we have with Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend. And again, when I played this originally when it came out, I don't think I realised how bad it was, and I think that's just because I was a lot younger and a lot more stupid. But let's just look at what is happening on the screen. And at the moment, there's dogs in gimp masks, and I'm just, is this comedy? Is this what funny is? I just don't know anymore. Maybe I'm just no good at recognising things that are funny anymore. Because I'm looking at this, I'm just thinking, I know this is supposed to be funny, but I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Is it funny? And we're just going to fast forward this bit here, because literally what we have here is me running over a bridge for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And come on, guys. This is your final level? A bridge? This is what you're going for? A bridge? I mean, did you have any ideas left? You're just going to do a bridge? Okay, fine, whatever. So let's just speed this up here.
mad cow zombie, god of hellfire! All bow down and worship my ass cock!
Some designer has lost his tiny mind.
Yeah, so here we are at the final boss. Yeah, there we go. We're fighting some kind of Satan cow monstrosity, and it's one of the lead designers of the game, I guess. I just look at it. Look at it. Like, I, you know, this got past some sort of ideas phase. You know, this got past the drawing board, and how does that happen? You know, like, it just comes completely out of left field. I could sort of understand their reasoning for having a final boss, but this is what we're doing. So what we have to do to defeat this boss is to shoot the stupid flying heads around him, and then that will effectively lower his shields, if you like, and then we get to very slowly wear away his health. And as you can see, he's got around 5,000 points of damage that you need to do. You know, I could be playing anything rather than this, couldn't I? I could be playing solitaire, you know, and I think this would be more pointless than solitaire. At least with solitaire, you know, you're doing something a bit abstract, and maybe you can use a bit of imagination. But with this, I'm fighting a big cow devil, and why not? Why not at this point? Are we even worried anymore? I'm not. So I'm going to save you the agony of watching me bash away at this guy for a good 10 minutes. And yeah, enjoy the final cutscene.
I regret nothing.
That's an interesting choice of final words, isn't it? I regret nothing. I regret playing this game. And that seems like an obvious jib to make, but honestly, just that's the ending. That's what you're getting. You know, you suffered through this game, and you get what? 30 seconds of full motion video? You know, badly rendered full motion video. And then, yeah, the single page of credits. I mean, you know, I'm not going to get angry about this, but, you know, fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. I can't say anything more. Fuck this game, basically, you know. And look, I get society shunning grade A as Psycho for my summary. I had to play the game like this. You didn't give me any choice. So why are you giving me this rating? Because I had no other recourse. And I didn't even kill an enemy in the last 3 levels of the game because I was too busy running past them. So, you know, fuck you running with scissors, and fuck this game. So, bringing about a bit of levity, I want to say thank you ever so much for watching once again, and suffering with me through this game. I promise that we'll play a better game the next LP. Oh, mercy. And I'm never going to take anyone's recommendation of what game I should do next ever again. So, thank you very much. And I will see you on the next LP. And here's a little credits roll from me as well. Thank you very much.